Hi Virgo, my name's Leona from Super ConsciousSoul, and this is your August reading for 2017. So first up, in your recent past, we have the King of Swords. So this is saying that there was a situation recently. It could have been to do with law, it could have been to do with justice, it could have been to do with being analytical, being logical, being reasoning, but this situation was causing a problem. It could have been to do with children. It could have been basically something to do definitely with the law and people being in charge of the decisions around you. People feeling like the decision could have been taken out of your hands, possibly. There could have been somebody that cut you off. You could have had to cut off somebody for something. And it caused a situation. But I feel like from that, you, Virgo, had to then go inside yourself. And I feel like you was doing a lot of healing. You was throwing your strength, let's say, into a task. So you could have been putting your strength into healing yourself. You could have been putting your strength into making yourself stronger, into using your strength, but using it not to overpower people. This energy could also be other people feeling like they could have been trying to overpower you as such, and you felt like it was out of your hands, out of your control. Then we've got the moon next to that. So this could have been things that were hidden, or you could have decided to go within yourself for a while. You could have gone inside yourself, done some healing in order to come out of this situation, to emerge from this situation just recently. I feel like you could have been following your intuition. You could have been following dreams. You could have been guided to make certain choices to help your healing. You could have taken a step back and kind of given it all over to God, so to speak, and then come out. I feel like you've come out the other side of whatever it was. I feel like you've just emerged recently, and you're trying to possibly show another side of you, or you're showing that you've healed and that you've coming back into yourself again. So in terms of the issue now, you're the King of Wands. So this is you on your throne. This is you. You could be a businessman. You could be top of your game in terms of competition. You could compete in sports. You could this father is very stern but very loyal. This can talk about you being, you're feeling very stable. You're feeling like whatever it is, you're able to follow your passions. You're if you're in a relationship, this is a very strong relationship. You're feeling you're kind of in your element, even though it's not your element and you're an earth sign. This is almost like you're taking on this fire energy. I feel like you've done a lot of self-searching again, because here we have the card of Virgo, but it talks about going inside yourself, looking at the things from the past that have made you who you are, looking at the things from the past that have affected your future. I'd say the warning with this card as well is to make sure that you're looking at everything clearly and you're not denying something that could be right in front of your face. But with the King of Wands, I feel like this is what you've done. You've gone inside yourself in order to grow, in order to heal, to find out what makes you you, to a little bit of self-criticism, a little bit of self-judgment I feel like you've been doing. Okay, so in terms of what's helping you is this energy of you moving forwards, this energy of you attacking your goals, of having that passion, of moving fast. You seem to be a little bit speeded up, but it's not a bad thing, because what's distracting you is a sense of boredom. So we've got two opposite extremes here. So clearly it's asking you to kind of maintain your levels somewhere in between. But this card is also asking you to be careful that you're not missing something that's right under your nose, that you're not rejecting something that could be good for you, because, or you've decided that this is all you need and you don't need this other thing. Or it can talk about being kind of obsessed about this other thing, having this obsession for this thing, or being offered it and not realizing how good it is for you. Okay, so in terms of moving forward, you're moving forward on higher ground. Yeah, and you're moving forward with your passion still. This is a very competitive guy or a woman. They're into sports. They move fast. They're a go-getter. In terms of relationships, they're a bit hot and cold. But with next to the Seven of Wands, they're kind of on higher ground. They're maintaining an air of higher ground. I feel like you're trying to maintain this new sense of you, Virgo, this new higher grounded sense of you. Yeah, and I feel like in doing so, then like there's a message that comes in. There's a message, there's a letter, there's a cause, there's a reason. Something comes in that kind of could knock you off balance a little bit, or it could be just what's needed for you right now. It could be it's the universe bringing something to your awareness, bringing something to your attention. But I feel like whatever the universe brings to you, if it is a challenge, you're conquering it. You're knowing how to stay on higher ground. It's something possibly that it could be, I'm getting a revisitation of a lesson that you've learned, but I get that this time I feel like you're dealing with it effectively. Yeah. The two cards that flew out for you are the Four of Swords. So this is asking you to get some rest. This is asking you to mentally, and the Eight of Swords, to mentally let go of anything that's challenging you, anything that you feel is bringing about drama, any repetitive thoughts this month. If you can meditate and connect, or even travel, go on a holiday, but get away from any repetitive thoughts this month. Take care. Stay blessed. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.